Okay, I'm gonna now show you in this tutorial some really nice tool to help your friends during team racing. Yeah, your yellow boat over here, and you're sailing together with this other yellow boat, and you're approaching the upwind mark. Right. The first thing is to be sure that if you are the boat that is losing, that you sail away from the fleet and you do as less maneuvers and tacks as possible, and you sail fast and looking for the next shift so you get closer to the fleet. Don't come before and start doing a battle tag when you're behind. Let your friend do that because he's already winning the race, and if he loses a few meters it will not be a problem. So your yellow boat, and you need to help the other yellow boat by slowing the blue down. Okay, let's see how we do that. So first you tack to get closer to the blue boat. You tack again, sure that you're clear ahead by a few boat lengths, and then you slow down by releasing your sheet. This is very important. Yeah, sometimes I see many sailors doing it differently, like in this situation over here. Check it out. This is how not to slow down an opponent. Now yellow tucked away and he starts sailing fast down. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. He starts sailing fast down. Now if this happens, guess what? When he finishes tack, what will happen? The green boat point a little bit down, yeah, and he escaped from the mark. So be very careful of not coming sailing downwind. Okay, this will be closer if I put it like this. I think you will understand it better. Yeah, when you finish your tack you have to be clear ahead and then you let loose your sail. Don't come sailing downwind fast because it's very hard to calculate his speed. Very hard to calculate his speed. He can point down a little bit and then he will not be in the place where you expect him. The other possible situation, if you do the same thing, would be this. Look how simple it is for blue boat to escape. So red is coming now the same way, sailing downwind to cover, and what will blue do? Look, blue tacks as soon as he see that you're tacking. Very simple for him to escape. Yeah, and you did a really slow tack, so now you tack again to cover, and guess what? You're not covering him anymore. Now imagine if blue decides to tack now. Then you're in problems. You did 3 tacks while he did 2 fast ones, and you lost a lot. So remember, never come sailing downwind and try to tack at the right place where he is. No, it's always better if you let loose your sail like this and you wait for him. It's like fishing. You need to fish him. You need to drop the hook and fish him. Okay, so now you're fishing him and you can catch him. So he tries to escape and you tack again. So now this is a loose cover, yeah, while this one is a tight cover. Yeah, you're doing a tight cover here, so you're forcing with your dirty air. You will force him to tack. You will force him with your dirty air to tack. He will not sail in this way. He could continue sailing low, which wouldn't be a problem because then you can push him to a left ley line. But most likely, when you're doing a tight cover, let me write it here so you get it. Tight cover. When you do a tight cover, this boat, blue boat, will tack because he cannot sail cover from you. So as soon as he tacks, let's go back to the situation. Now you are doing a loose cover. Why do we call it a loose cover? Because he can sail with clear wind. So now he's sailing fast, But the good thing of this is that he's sailing fast to the ley line, so once he's on the ley line he cannot go any further forward to the right because he will be over the ley line. So your friend, who was very far away and stay on the ley line first to catch the next shift, and with clear wind is now approaching. So the blue boat will clearly tack on top of him. Yeah. So as soon as you see that the blue boat starts tacking and he's in the ley line, then you tack in front of him. Now it's really important that you finish this tack clear ahead of the blue boat. And why is that? If you don't finish your tack clear ahead and you finish it with overlap, that means when you finish your tack, you are here, then you're in problems. And why is that? Because as soon as you finish your tack, he is entitled to point up. Okay, he has laughing rights. But if you finish your tack clear ahead of him, then he doesn't have laughing rights. So if he decides to go below you, he will only be allowed to sail close holded, and he cannot force you to point higher than close holded. You can also not force him to sail lower than close holded. Then he can protest you. But at least you're sure that you will be cover him if he decides to go below you. Yeah. So you finish your tack clear ahead, and then you let go your sail like this. You slow down completely. Now he has two options, like we said before. One is going lower. If he goes lower, then you trim your sail in and you just sail cover him to the mark. Yeah, and don't force him to sail lower. He cannot force you to pinch your sail, and you will slow him down a lot. If he decides to go up, then you go up with him and you just stay flapping your sail in the wind as long as you need for your friend to pass him. You stay in the wind, flapping, you have laughing rights because you are clear ahead, your friend passed, and as soon as you see that your friend is already beating the blue boat, you may start to go low to the mark. Now here there's another important thing. As soon as you hit the zone, as soon as your bow touches the zone, let's say in this moment, I slow it, in the moment that you touch it, you have to be clear ahead, because if not, he will be entitled of room, or you have to be windward boat, that's clear. He will be entitled to room in the mark. Yeah, so it's very important that you do this maneuver very good so he doesn't have room in the mark. Now your friend already passed the blue boat, you're approaching the mark, yeah, and now there's a very important thing to do. As soon as you pass the mark, if you go low, if you decide to go low here, if you go low and tack, yeah, maybe the blue boat, if you decide to go low and tack and the blue boat can point up, then he's the starboard boat and he has right. Doesn't matter that you enter the zone first, you tacked in the zone, so you lost your mark room. So as soon as you approach the mark, it's very important that you pass the mark very close, very close to the mark, as close as you can. So the blue boat cannot say starboard, he doesn't have rights anymore for rule 10. Let's check it out. Very close to the mark, and now you're ahead. So now you're winning. And now you're going to the next mark. It's a moment to speed up, because if you end up very close to the blue boat, there's a big chance that in the downwind he will cover your wind and he may pass you. So as soon as you pass him and your friend is in front, speed up as much as you can. Yeah. When will be an exception in which you would like to not speed up? For example, when you are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and your 3 friends are in front of you, then you may be able to slow him down. So you stretch the fleet, you separate the first 3 boats from the rest of the fleet. When else, if this boat is the best sailor of the other team, and actually the only one who can cause you trouble, then you may decide to let him be very far away, because he's always more dangerous when he's in the front than when he's in the back. But this is only rare exceptions. Yeah. you always need to think, what should I do? Should I sail fast to the next mark, or should I slow down the fleet behind me? Okay, that was all. I see you next time. I hope you liked it.